Okay. This is a spontaneous episode of the Good Living Podcast. And I have favor. Don't worry, forget the phone is here. Forget the phone is here. Now, let me describe something for you here. How many women are in the world, let's say between the ages of 20 to like 40?
I wouldn't
I don't know.
But I know women are
more
than men, yeah.
The ratio is like 3 to 1. No, men are no more, women are more. So the ratio is like 3 to 1, Abi?
Yep.
So there's 3 of you that want one of me. I'm just trying to break it down. I'm not saying it literally, I'm just trying to break it down.
Okay.
So among all the women, almost all the women want a man that is tall, successful, handsome, Abi?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of those things. So that is all the women know. It's not as if any small, even if it's a small percentage of them, even if anybody doesn't want that kind of men, it's very small. So maybe out of that 300 to 100, that's the ratio, about 300 to 100 men. Maybe only 280. Maybe only 280 like this kind of men. Then only like 30 or 20 do not like this kind of men.
Yeah.
So that's 280 women, Abi, to 100 men. So inside those 100 men, how many of those men do you think possess all these qualities? Are tall, fine, funny,
Like 50%.
successful? It's not with people. Are you serious? It's like 10%.
Wow, that's small.
Let me make it, because some men have some of these things, but the one that would have everything, that has money, is tall, fine.
True. Or one that is rich might be short.
Exactly. So those kind of
can
things.
manage if it's rich.
So let's up it to like 30%, right?
Okay.
So 30% of men are there with that all these 280 women would say yes to.
Yeah.
So that's 30 men to 280 women. So there's no supply of men. Men are scarce, and women are plenty.
Yeah.
So if one of those men chooses that he wants to like take one of those 280 women. So there's a pool of 280 of you, and one of these nice looking hotcake guys decides to pick one out of 280, which is you.
Yeah.
And he's taking care of you, he's providing for you, he's posting you, and all of that. Do you think out of the other ones that did not pick, let's say each of these 30 men picked somebody, that leaves 250 women out there that nobody has picked.
Yeah.
What do you think they will do? They want to come and snatch your own, Abi? Some will settle, some want to snatch your
But
own.
why would a lady see that a man has a lady and still wants to be?
That's the thing. They don't want to, some of them now, they will.
It's just sad.
Well, let me explain. It's not, these 250 now, but they don't want to snatch the man in all the, in every scenario. It's not going to snatch the man, but they want to have some sort of relationship with that kind of person. So they know, look at these are the top category of men, and this girl has taken him now for the serious stuff. But at least me, let me be inside there somewhere, and then they become maybe the side chick or something like that. So you people are not.
But does that warranty like the guy to cheat?
No, I'm not saying. No, it's not okay to cheat though. I'm not even saying it's okay to cheat.
My problem is that cheating. Why must men cheat? Like, why?
My own problem with you.
Because they don't have no self-control. They're not contented. They don't respect their partner. Like, they don't love her. Why are you cheating? I can never forgive one that cheats.
That's the thing.
Wait, people, why is not okay to men that cheat?
Women cheat too, but that men, they never forgive women. That's the point.
Let me explain to you.
They're always acting like, oh God,
Because it doesn't mean the same thing.
Everybody cheats.
It means, I beg. It means. Don't say, what would you say? It doesn't mean the same thing.
No. Okay,
Cheating is cheating.
No, cheating is cheating, obviously. But the repercussions of cheating for both genders
It's
should
just
not
because
be
the
the same.
word made it like that.
Not
No,
be
the
the
word
same
it's
now,
nature.
why?
It's
It's
because it's
nature.
nature. You know why women forgive men for cheating more than
Me, I
men
cannot
forgive
forgive.
men
I'm
for
a man.
cheating? Go and change it now. Put the pipe.
Okay, so because they feel like they are taking care of the lady,
Me say I will take care of
and
myself.
getting them things and all, so that means that's why they are now
No.
feeling like
They
we women we cannot cheat.
No, that's not why.
Yeah,
Then
explain
Let me
why.
see. What is a man's value? If you see a man back, what's the thing that makes you feel like, okay, this man is worth looking at twice or worth paying any attention to? His status that he has, right? What does he have? He can be handsome as fuck, but if he's broke and dumb, not funny, and all of those things, all his looks will go down the drain. So for a man to be seen by a woman,
Well, I've dated a guy that I've dated a guy for close to 3 years.
And he was broke. Nothing, but he was still cheating.
alright, so now you
But
Exactly.
is that the one you
kind
said?
of
That's what you
person,
said that had another girlfriend.
What will you that stupid kind of person.
That had another girlfriend.
That's
and someone
it.
So
else.
that's what I'm saying. Here's this thing. If you are not in this percentage of men, you have no business looking. You shouldn't even have one baby in the first place.
Why?
Then you now go and have. And
Don't
then
worry, I'll be
cheating on
the
her.
first woman in this world to marry 2 husbands. Don't worry, let me just make.
But let me explain this thing for you so you understand why it's different when men and women. So my value, for example,
Yeah.
is the things I'm able to provide. Is the value I'm able to bring physically. So can I protect? If you're here and somebody comes in here, do you think they'll be able to beat me? The percentage of men that will be able to come in here and beat me is not that many. How many people are taller than me or bigger than me? Yeah, so that's one value I bring here. If you have a need, I can provide for it, for example. So that's value that a man brings, and then you can accept that man because of these qualities. Especially when it comes to marriage, like the final insect on somebody. These are the things you will look at. So when men are now looking at women, what is the important thing they look at? It's not the money you are bringing, right? It's your body count.
Nobody can.
No, it's
their
not.
shape.
Let me explain to you.
Men these days
Yeah,
are
most people what
after
they see.
ladies' shape,
It will sleep
especially
with you.
their
When
ass.
it's time to actually settle down.
Yeah,
Abi,
just peace of mind and
if you
Yeah,
can give them
exactly. Peace of
good.
mind.
But here's the thing: no matter the amount of peace of mind you give, if you slept with 5 people that the man knows, or they already know you as a loose person,
Yeah.
he's not going to marry you. I swear, no matter all the peace of mind you are bringing. That's why I said the value that men see in you is actually the fact that people want you and they can't have you. You get? But if everybody wants you and everybody has had you, then why would he want to take you final and then put in his house when literally you're everywhere? So it's not even the fear that you want to cheat on him. It's just it's your inherent value has reduced already because there's like 50 people in your body count list. So that's why it's different. So for us, the first thing we look at is like how expensive, how valuable are you with your body count? If you think body count is not valuable, or do you have any argument with that? It is.
No,
Right?
it is because which day we're talking about? Was it not yesterday or day before yesterday? We're talking about this body count stuff. So, but okay, you made
For
mention
me,
of something that
actually.
if the lady have slept with like close to 5 guys, he knows. So how about those ones he doesn't know? Because okay, I've met a guy before that his body count is up to 15. In short, they can't even count them all, but the ones he remembers
It's 15.
is 15.
But what you don't know can't hurt you. You understand? If he doesn't know,
That's just the girls shouldn't tell their body count.
He's-
3.
Exactly.
It's 3.
he's judging. But he's judging with what he knows. You get? A man meets you, he's judging with what he knows. You
But
get?
why would he want to ask and later on judge?
Yeah, why do they even ask
Why
that
would-
question?
Because
For me,
they're
I
buying-
feel it's not important.
No, it is because that's what they are buying. Not buying per se, not for sale. But that's what they are putting out. So that's what they are marrying. Is
For
that why
me,
they are marrying?
It's not important. Like,
Imagine me
Doesn't
buying. Okay,
matter.
imagine you go to buy gas, and they
yeah.
tell you, okay, give us 100k for this gas, and they're telling you they don't know how much of the gas is left inside the gas, but it's not important. Just take it like that and go. So it's the same kind of thing. You have to know the value, so you can maybe it will just make you feel good. One of the reasons men and marry women or end up with women is because it complements them. Every man wants status. So if he's marrying you, you should add to that status too. You should still make him look better. If he looks good in society, you should make him look better. So if you're somebody that everybody you are beautiful and yet very few people can boast and say, okay, they've had you before, then it makes him look better because it's the man now that is with you.
Yeah.
But if the reverse is the case, then you know. So that's the difference. So now, because of how important it is naturally for men to look at your sleeping with other people, it's a bigger deal if you end up doing it when you're married to him or you're dating him. It's a bigger pain for a man. But for you, if your man is not providing and he's broke and he can't really help out, he's not strong, he's weak and all these other things, that's a I'm sorry for your trauma, but I think you're in a better place now.
Oh,
I think-
jeez.
But you're doing well now, you're doing better now.
I'm speechless. I'm doing better how?
So here's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the relationship ends, if the man ends the relationship because the woman cheats, it's because it has affected one of the fundamental reasons why he was with her in the first place. You understand? But if a man cheats, especially if he's a man that is broke and other man cheats, you can leave his ass because his type are plenty. Like I told you, if there's 20%, there's 80% of the other men are still just like him. So You can even find him, and there's a 20% chance you can find better than him. So please leave his ass if he's broke and he's cheating.
Definitely.
But if he's in that top 20%, right, and he's not rubbing it in your face, not as if he's chasing all your friends and doing all this kind of things. He's not rubbing it in your face, and you just find out that he did something somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You're not. If you leave him, you should try to do what you want to do. But if you leave him, what are the chances that you will get another man of that quality? It's 20%. And what are the chances that you would get? Okay, what are the chances that the one you
If I
get?
not leave him now, would I have gotten? Okay, although we are not sure about this one.
That one was broke. Now this one that is not broke.
Yeah.
If he cheats,
So what if
it will
he
be hard
cheats now?
getting.
What if he's
Let
providing,
me
but
give
what
you-
if he cheats?
Let me give you an example.
will-
If he cheats
Yeah,
now, let me
not
tell you
forgive,
something.
Sha. I
Men don't
cannot
like
forgive
to
a
be.
cheating
All
man.
this thing you are doing. A man has to really love you for him to like want to tell you, let's be in a relationship, bind me and take me serious. Because I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you, it's not as if I'm trying to downplay women, man. But you know, a man is almost 100% self-sufficient. If it's sex, if he's a high value man, he can get sex anywhere. Believe me, he can get sex anywhere. It's not sex he's dating you for. It's something else that you are seeing inside you. That he
But
wants
do you
to
know
keep.
there are some guys? Do you know it's possible for a guy to love like 3 ladies at the
It's
same
not
time?
possible
See,
to
it's a
love
lie.
more than
I will
three.
say that now.
Like more than one,
It's
I
a
would say.
lie.
Possible.
That, like I will tell you,
More
this
than
like
one.
wait.
It's not like girls that are
Someone-
confused. Girls, the person is just
I've seen
confused.
someone that loves.
The person is confused. The person
This my
doesn't
best
love.
friend that was dating. Is it Abigail? That is her name. And he was dating another person. He said that's 2 girls, so. And he said he loves the 2 of them.
He doesn't love.
He doesn't even know. He
He's
said
confused.
he loves. How can you say he's
It's
confused?
not
He said he
possible.
loves
Let me
the
give
2
you-
of
let me-
them.
Even men that
And
marry
he's
more
dating
than
the 2 of
one
them.
wife, they have one they love.
Let me try to break
In
down
short,
this
it's
thing
not
for you.
possible.
If a man is telling you he loves 2 women and he doesn't know which one to choose, probably one is giving him something, the other one isn't. I've had a friend that has had this dilemma before, but he didn't want to like date 2 people. He asked me for the question, and then I had to choose. Yeah, he said, if you have a girl that is terrible in bed, but she's calm, she's collected, she's hot, she's terrible in bed, but she also brings money, said like she's not demanding, right? And then you have another one that is very demanding. Bad, like she's a porn star basically in bed, yeah, but
So it's like all about.
so I'm
Of
just trying to tell
course,
you,
one of the.
but men are sexual beings.
Yeah.
So he asked, and I told him, yo, just choose the one because you can teach sex to this other one, but you cannot teach not billing or money making really to the second one.
True.
So maybe these 2 women are providing 2 distinct things that both of them are lacking, and it's difficult for him to just let go of one and stick to the other one and cut his losses. But to say that emotionally in his heart, he's feeling that proper love and affection for 2 of them at the same time, he's lying.
It's like, I don't think it's not possible.
And then Hilary, your
Wow.
boyfriend, for example, so he has money. If he cheats, let me paint this thing for you. If he cheats on you,
Yeah.
understand first of all that the reason he's with you is not because of sex alone. If he's just an ugly person, you say, but why would you kind this kind of man?
That's even a disrespectful.
That-
Like, why do they even cheat on?
Oh,
Ugly?
yeah. Jesus.
That's why
Christ.
you shouldn't
See,
mind, because
what is that?
I would
word?
Most of
mind
the
because
Why
see
would
me
I mind?
respect. A homie, you're cheating
Why
on me
would
with
I
an
mind?
ugly ape. It doesn't make sense.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger, this actor cheated on his wife with
Yeah.
his maid, and that maid is hideous. That maid is fucking ugly.
Just because of sex.
So,
It's
see,
not
that-
bad for you guys.
So, but see, that's how unimportant it is to us. I'm not trying to push a defense, but clearly, for example, if you find out that guy cheats now, but cheating,
Yeah.
and you leave him, realistically, what are your chances of getting another man of that caliber? After that, what are the chances that new one you would get if you even no matter how difficult it
Okay,
is?
okay, let me
That
tell
you
you
not cheat
something.
too.
Let me tell you something. You see this guy I was dating for like 3 years and he never did me anything at all. The guy cheated for like 3 times. Like I
That's the one
loved
you know.
him
Yeah.
because he cheated the first time. I was like, it's normal thing for a guy to cheat. The second time, the third time, like what's going on? That means he never really loved me. Like
I know, it's probably
the way-
One thing
He
about
did that
men,
you-
if
you're
you forgive a
cheating.
man once, they will keep doing it. That guy will never
How
forgive.
can you say that the guy loves me?
They
Well,
will keep doing
cheated?
it if you forgive once.
here's the thing.
It's
Because
not
of you, yes,
possible. It's
she'll
not
forgive me.
possible.
Forgive
Let me
me.
paint another realistic scenario for you. You keep watching all these movies, and I know some people like that in real life, but maybe if you know too, you can attest to this. High value man. I'm not talking about boys that have money. I'm talking about the men now, actually people in their 50s or thereabouts.
Yeah.
They have this, they always have their wives. Their wives always know what they're up to. Like, it's no longer a thing. Cheating, at that stage, when, even if it's in movies or in real life, you know that at that stage, when a man is well made and has a wife. Cheating is not really a problem in that marriage, you know. It's always money issues that is their problem. He took this decision without me. That's their problem. Because the woman knows that the man has holes. And she knows that those holes are not taking her place. Like she knows. And it's experience that will teach you that. And it's painful for you to accept it because you're young. But when you go through it enough times, you realize, look, his attitude towards me is not changing. If I don't know, if he didn't tell me or if I didn't find out, for example, I wouldn't know because it's not as if he's coming to beat me at home because there's another girl outside or anything. He's
but
just
there are some that still beats their wives.
If they do that, then you can leave, you understand? No matter how much he has. If he beats you, if he's bringing them home and chancing you when you talk about it, that's when he's basically disrespecting you directly when you bring it up or when
you just to be buying condom for him now. If you know that when he wants to go out like you just put it inside his bag now.
Yeah, but as a young girl, you probably shouldn't do that so that your boyfriend will still be on his toes and still respect himself. But at a certain stage, let it be to him that okay, this girl understands this thing, and then you can even like spell it out to him. Look, even if you are doing all this your thing outside, don't go and bring any disease for me. Use your protection and don't let me catch you. That part of don't let me catch you, either he's going to just stop entirely or he will be very, very secretive. So and what you don't know won't hurt you. You can say, is he doing it or he's not doing it? And then you will know what's going on.
Like I'm saying that I'm very paranoid. Like even if I call my man and he doesn't pick, I'm like, he's cheating. Like I just want you to when I call, I just want you to be there. Like don't miss my call. Your phone should be off. So,
let me know video call and you're not saying you can. But that one is an actual red flag. If your man can't pick your video call,
it's not like
you've seen his nakedness, so what is it?
Busy or something.
Okay, that kind of
red
thing.
flag. What if it's
but if he knows you're that kind of person, if you know you're that kind of person, he will just do it just so you know that he's busy, and then you would feel bad. Like
I actually feel bad, but I keep thinking about it when like immediately I call and he doesn't pick. I start thinking otherwise.
You trust your man and then you make peace with the fact that you trust him. Whatever it is. Like me, for example, here's one reason I don't bother myself about if my girlfriend is cheating or not. One, I trust her. But the second one is that, look, if she cheats, it's her loss.
Yeah.
That's basically the thing. If she cheats, then it's not me anymore.
Even me too, like my boyfriend now. Yeah, I trust him when I know he can't do such a thing. But he doesn't trust me because one, I'm in school and I'm very far from him, and him is in Lagos. Like he doesn't trust me at all. If he calls once like this and I did not pick, like what you guys are saying here, when I go to go online, I will just see so many messages like, where am I? Where did I drop my phone? This or that. Even if I say I want to take a nap, if normally I used to take a nap for like 1 hour. If it's like
that's sleep.
1 hour, 30 minutes.
You're sleeping.
I know. But if it's like 1 hour, 10 minutes, you just start calling. And if I did not pick, wahala. So I don't really know like what I should do in order for him to really trust me.
You know what? I'll be honest, myself, I have that kind of thing. It might not, maybe
with you or with your girlfriend?
I'm like that. I didn't want to say it like as if I was dragging with her when she was saying her own, but me, I know that I can be very, very paranoid. Yeah, that's the word. So the thing is, this is what you do, and this is what my girlfriend does. She has mastered it, and I'm not paranoid anymore. Just give him, benefit of doubt, give him reassurance all the time. So if he calls you and you know you can't pick, still pick. You get, still pick. If you're in a lecture hall, he will know, and then he will say sorry. He will feel bad, because I feel bad when I call my girl. She knows that she's supposed to just not pick the call, but she knows me, and if she doesn't pick the call, I'll be like, yo, why didn't you pick my call?
Yeah.
And when I was earlier in the relationship, why did you pick my call? So she now knows that. So if I call, regardless of what she's doing, she would pick. If she's in a family meeting, if she's been somewhere very
where she can't pick.
Yeah, she was supposed to pick the video call, and I video called her, and she picked. You get?
Yeah.
So I felt bad. I was like, okay, end the call. I know you're busy. So that kind of thing, you just keep doing it. You get? If you're going out,
if it's something I'm telling you, he will ask, when is your lecture?
Answer the questions.
Are you home? And the thing is, he always wants to talk to me like 247, every minute, every second, every hour. Like I used to ask him that, don't you get tired? Because me sometimes I will not be scared that he will be used to me, and the whole like what he's doing now is going to stop it. That's just what I feel. Because all this whole calling stuff, I think that because of the relationship is new. Now that's why he's doing all that.
Well, no, I would say it's not because it's new. Here's what I would say. It's because he likes you. Okay, probably because he's new. That's a valid point still. But it's the way he feels about you that he's acting towards you. That's just what you would take.
Yeah.
Alright, he loves you that much. That's why he's doing that. And then with the other one about calling, want to talk to you every time. If you avoid it or you see it as a problem, it will stay for longer. But if he's calling you, trying to know where you are, you pick every time. He texts you, reply every time, and all of that. You are going out, for example, and every single time you are going out.
Yeah, he want not that he will stop me from going. No, he just wants.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you what to do.
Yeah.
If you're going out, for example, without him asking you, tell him I'm going to this place, and you tell him where you're going, you tell him who you're going with. When you reach there, maybe you call him before him even calling you. You take pictures, for example, and send to him, that kind of thing. It's not as if you'll be doing it as if you're trying to like pepper him, for example. It's not as if you're trying to prove anything to him.
But they will still doubt, right? I'm not saying him, but there are some guys that will still doubt.
Yeah, that one is a problem.
Like maybe if you want to spend like 30 minutes there, you say you are spending like 2 hours. So now if the lady goes there now, she can just spend like 10 minutes and go to another place where she is. So now some guys will be feeling like maybe the girl is lying, she just wants to use this one to cover up, but yet she's still going to another place to see. There are some girls like that though, because we are very, very wise.
I know.
And I've done that before, so I'll not even deny that fact. I've done it before.
But the thing is, before you start dating a girl, bro, you should. I don't know about other guys, they don't watch, but before you say you want to take a girl serious and say this is my girlfriend, there are certain types of people. I mean, some girls are very smarter than the men, and then they could just hide it and go on. So unfortunately for the guy, but you'll be able to know if, like, this is your boyfriend now. But I'm pretty sure if you do that kind of thing with him, you'll know, you'll find out. Because I feel like people that are like that, and people like that have information come to them.
Calling.
Maybe by some other way, someone like me. Information that I really don't look for but I need always finds me. If somebody is trying to fuck me up, I don't know why. Even if I don't look for, I used to just know. If I suspect something little, I might probe a little bit. Then before you know, I'll find out. It just happens like that. So some men do not have that. Some women are not like that. So unfortunately, some women will do that. But with you and your boyfriend now, for example, just send him receipts. Be sending him videos of you having fun, and when you're coming back, I'm coming back home now.
But is that not too much?
No, you will do it. It's too much, but you
like the guy is trying to control me. That's just what I feel.
I know you feel that, but this thing you're doing, this thing you'll be doing, you won't do it for long. That's what I'm saying. It happened to me too. You won't do it for long. Do it for the first 6 months. Actively, trust me, you would never have to do that thing again because that's how he's building his trust. Some people have different levels of trust. You get. And you might be what has happened to him before. So that 6 months, you just need to build your character with him now. He knows there's nothing after 6 months. There is no scenario that he wouldn't have been through with you. If he's to go outside with your friends, you've done it before, and you sent him receipts. So this second time, or you've done it like 3 times. So this 4th time, there's no point disturbing you anymore. You might even eventually after those 6 months, you even have the liberty to go out without telling him, come back, and then now tell him and that day that I even went here, so then he'll be cool with it because he knows that look. Normally, if I had asked, she would have sent me the picture. If I was close enough, she would have told me. And then that whole issue is solved. But if you're making it an issue, calling me, why are you always checking me? Why are you always checking me? It's one of 2 things. It's either you're not patient or you're actually guilty of something. So with you, I might say it's the impatient. So just be patient. Do all those things. And then after 6 months, if he's still continuing, then maybe his own limit is longer. But trust me, I don't think he's going to keep choking you if you're actively sending him receipts and reassurance.
Just like exactly what you said, that's just what he likes. Like it would be like if I'm going out, I should let him know or maybe send him pictures. Because there was a day I was going for a party, and when I arrived there, I just called him on video call and showed him the environment. Later on, he was not saying thank you. I was not like, thank you for what? He now said at least I video called him even without him asking.
And it means a lot.
Like, yeah, exactly. So it's from there I knew that.
So it's almost as if you're almost getting there, actually. You're almost getting there.
Maybe.
Because that's the point I got to before.
Because before we had an issue with this before that. So when I said I was going somewhere, he now asked for a picture. So it's not like, is it that he doesn't trust me, or this one that is now saying I should snap picture and all. Like this thing was causing serious problem then. So I just decided that maybe if I go out, I'll send him. Even when I'm in school, said if I'm in class, I'll snap and send to him that my lecture have started and all. So, but
you're on the right
this
track.
whole relationship stuff is so very, very stressful because me, I'm not used to this type of. I've never been in a more serious relationship like this. I've never.
Lucky. Like, let me give you a clue, right? Another reason why a man can be doing this, maybe it's not because of his paranoid, is because he has plans in the future for you that he doesn't want to make a mistake with. You get, for example, you want to marry somebody. Let's say he wants to marry you. That's probably what he's thinking because he's probably at that age and you too. So, if you are arguing, why is it I will tell you where I'm going to when I'm going out? As a wife, can you do that thing to your husband? You are going somewhere as his wife and you are having a problem with him knowing where you're going to. So these are the signs they are looking for. So if you are behaving wifely, I don't know if that's a word. If you're behaving in a wifey manner towards him now, he's like, so this person is 100% then because everything I want really is here. But if you're giving him those reasons to wonder why you are wondering why he's checking him, why he's checking you, sorry, then you say, what are you hiding? You see, I don't know everything. So men who really want to settle down women are the ones who are actually very, very intentional about these things. They want to know so that they will be very, very sure, and then they continue the relationship and then marry you eventually. Because it's only in small children relationship that they will do those kind of.
That we just call once a day. Because my last relationship, I had 2 times we fought and that's all. Or maybe we see ourselves online. Sometimes we'll not even say hi. We'll just be there till he calls and that's all. But this one, every time chatting. If I do not reply quick, self is a problem. Then me, I'm online, I'm not replying.
Yeah.
Like, hi, the whole stuff.
See, it will reduce. Just go with the flow.
I just hope.
Yeah. So we're going to end this thing here now. Thank you for listening, whoever has listened. Yeah, thank you for joining me in this. I think this episode, the spontaneity of this episode is going to make it interesting. So maybe you should start.